The most challenging part of being a military teen is the constant moves.
Because you might move anywhere from 3 to literally 10 times in 1 year.
And we can all relate to having to go through new friends, new schools, and new people that we have to consistently meet.
I don't ever feel like I'm comfortable enough to have security in something.
These kids that are in the military life moving around everywhere don't always have a staple. And the youth center is that staple.
His family had just PCS'd Goodfellow. They were living in the hotels right across the street from the youth center. We had a good group of kids at that time, and he, just started getting involved in all the things we were doing that summer, whether it was, different camps or field trips or just hanging out at the club, playing video games, playing basketball.
Being a teen's difficult enough with all the things they have going on, and then on top of that, you're a military-connected teen who's moving every couple of years and having to reestablish yourself. So those military-connected programs play a big role in making sure these kids stay resilient and are able to thrive later on in their lives.
He made going to the youth center fun. He made everything fun, whether it be, I wasn't even a youth of the year, and he still made me feel like I was the most important person in the room. You can't replace an advisor like Mr. Ryan, and I truly mean that. You're irreplaceable, Mr. Ryan, you're irreplaceable.
Well, thank you, sir.
I know that through the youth center, I was able to make connections and I was able to create friendships and just get mentored by these amazing staff.
She was welcoming and she had a tranquil just room. It was a different atmosphere than the loud hustle and bustle of the teen center. And I think that that was the type of atmosphere I needed at that age and I wanted.
Youth programs support the mental health of our military youth by being there for them. We go and we talk to them, we approach them, we listen, we try to help them any way we can.
My mom still goes TDY, and so she can be gone for a couple weeks and stuff like that. So it's always hard when you miss her.
From a very early age, I've become accustomed to just her not exactly being around all the time.
You're without that person for so long, and especially if you depend on that person in your life, it's hard.
I like to describe my youth center as a home away from home, and it's somewhere that when the parents are deployed, they don't have to worry.
Giving them the environment, a place to go, an outlet, mentorship, anything that we can do to help connect and make the transition easier when their parents deploy.
Youth centers offer not only a second home, but a second family. A place to come to whenever you need that safe place, that safe haven.
Because the family's not always gonna be there, especially in these military families where the parents are always deployed and gone. And so the kids can have a good time, and then the parents can also focus on their work and have a good time. So it becomes a win-win situation.
There's military family life counselors, there's all these kind of different people, that staff and those people are there in these programs to support our kids.
You know that these people become your family. They become your rock. They become your sense of stability, but they also become the people that tell you your parents still loves you. But as a youth, you have to be open to letting someone into your life.
Mr. Josh would sit and talk with me for hours on end just to make sure I was doing okay. He would check in with me, and no matter how long it took, even if I cried, he would just sit there with me and my brother and just let us talk, or just let us be there with him.
The kids can go there and they have an advisor like my advisor, Mr. Ryan, somewhere that it's not a substitute for a parent in any means, but it's somewhere where they can go, my kid will be okay. My kid has someone that will take care of them no matter what.
We're like the gap between the parents, the schools, and the youth center. It is key that they have a safe place to come and can explore and develop those skills they need for life.
One word or feeling I think of when it comes to Mr. Zolli is selfless. He's such an inspiration to me, and I aspire to be like him one day.
She used to be this little blonde girl running around with a smile, and she's still that big girl running around with that smile, and she's just become so well-rounded, and it's great to see how much she's changed and how smart she's become.
You know, he was a quiet kid, and we were going to try to get him involved and try to make him feel at home just like everyone else.
And you helped me realize that I can do so much more, especially thanks to the youth center, and not just you, but like all these different people we've met, like Brian or Miss Amanda, and just being able to believe in myself. You helped me do that.
I don't know if you realize how much I appreciate you, because I don't know if I could have done this with any other staff. Thank you.
Sorry.